Hi and welcome back to another game of Steel Division 2. Today I'm going to be using the 3 wide guard Tankovy Korpus Russian battle group against the German 5th Panzer armor battle group. So I'm versing the hard AI. I will eventually get to versing people in quick match, but it's been a while since I've played, so I'm just starting to get back into the swing of things. Okay, so first up is the 3 wide guard Tankovy Korpus Russian armored battle group, and this is a pretty standard attack. You've got all your regular units you would see come out, like guard VS and superiors. You have the BA-10Ms, the Razvedka, really powerful recon unit with their bazookas. You've got the Lend-Lease MCHARs, along with the IS-2. Really good tank. I always have a lot of fun getting those out onto the battlefield. Everything else is pretty standard. I got the 85mm anti-air flak cannons, IL-2Ms, really good bombers in phase A. Then you got the Yaks and the PEs coming in phase B. Next up is the 5th Panzer German armored battle group. And this is a really powerful deck. There's a lot of good units in here. You've got the standard Panzer 4Hs, but then you've got them backed up with Tiger Es in phase A, Tiger Es and Panzer As and Gs in phase B, and then more Panzer Gs in phase C. You've got Pack 40s in A and B, along with the Marder 3Ms, 88mm coming up in phase B and C. The only thing really lacking in this deck is the Air Force. Just a couple of Focke-Wulfs. Infantry, you've got the Panzer Grenadiers and Pioneers. Just try to keep it pretty simple there. A lot of SDKFZs coming up for providing vision for your tanks. You've got the Grills to deal with infantry, along with the MG42s. I really like this deck. Some heavy artillery also coming up. Okay, so let's get started. So you can see on the right side I'm coming through. I've got an Su-85 and a Dozer recon unit going to set up here. You can see that there. That's going to protect my left flank. You can see a lot of build up here. That's because I'm going to be bringing up a bunch of infantry here, which are going to push to this point and this point, being covered from some MGs and some ZIS-3s. Over on the north side, I've got another ZIS-3. It's going to protect my right flank. A guard VA going to set up in this forest here. I've got some flamers that are going to set up here just to protect this flag here. Well, not so much protect it, but just try to give enough influence to control that flag. And then a couple of SG-43s, which are going to try and keep this flag and these two flags covered. So you can see that the ZIS starting to open up now. I think I take off the HE shells, because I am solely using it to deal with armor. I wasn't intending to verse infantry. I was expecting, since I invested in an armor battle group, I was expecting some tanks to come through here. Looks like the AI did opt for a bunch of flamethrowers though, some Flamewaffen. SDKFZ goes down. Meanwhile the Su-85 does stop a leader squad and recon from advancing any further. And we've got our guard VS getting ready to make the Great Cross. I do think I've got some artillery coming back there. Just a mortar that can provide some smoke and cover fire. Looks like those guys did unload once the ZIS, I think the ZIS got like a 1 or 2 hits off and decided to jump out. I do move the Su-85 up to where I was intending it once it dealt with those 2 units there. And I've got some guard VS. I was going to unload these into the forest and then push them up, but I decided to push up and unload them here. And I'm going to bring up a MCHAR to help push over into this island here, trying to capture this flag. So ZISs are going up against this Tiger E, not a very good situation, but I'm going to try and drop some smoke, try to pull it a little bit closer, and maybe even get a shot off with either my Panzerfaust or my AT shells. Some more smoke coming up from my mortar back there. Over on the north side, looks like he does have a large build up. I noticed the bulge coming through, so I decided to counter that with an MCHAR, Sapper, and Flame Squad. Augment Cheeky, I think. I'm not too sure how to pronounce that one. Not much movement here. I think they are just kind of stuck there, not wanting to get hit by that AT gun. ZIS-3 is getting hit, possibly going to get taken out. Only 2 guys remaining. Unfortunately, we do lose our Guard Vias to that Panzer Grenadier squad that comes in. Nice hit there, takes out the Tiger E. MG42 hitting our leader squad. I'm going to try to drop some smoke to cover him. Meanwhile, the Su-85 gets in range and starts hitting. Some Panzer Grenadiers back here with an SDKFZ. Looks like they're going to try and push over onto the island. Good thing I do have the MCHAR and BA-10M coming up. So ZIS-3 is just getting some nice hits on that Panzer Grenadier, along with some fire from our mortar. Over on the north, not much action just yet. They are coming down though, slowly. IL-2M coming in, gonna try and knock out that Panzer Grenadier squad. Oh, sorry, this Panzer Grenadier squad. Quick bail out there. As our Guard Vias do start to make the journey across the bridge. So with that, we do capture the flag. And with the help of our MCHAR, we should be able to capture this flag too. Some more smoke going up as I move my Guard Vias over into these buildings here. Get a much more firm grip on this flag here. And I think I do turn HE shells on soon, once I notice this MG42 trying to cross. The Sapiri is going up against a Flamewaffen, easily taking it out. Meanwhile, his Pioneer and Panzer Grenadiers do back off. And we might engage with these units soon. So yeah, there's this IS-3 now hitting that MG42. Shouldn't be too hard to take out. Another mortar coming up and another Su-85. This is going to back up. Guard Via's taking some hits. I'm just going to roll that MCHAR up and get the surrender. So we do gain control of this island here. MG42 did take out my ZIS, which is pretty unlucky. It does make sense. Okay, we're starting to engage over on the north side. There's a sneaky getting a smoke off and then pulling back to the Sapiri, where we should be able to deal with both of those units easily. I think I've also got... I don't know, I thought I was maybe bringing up another unit. There's a flamethrower. Another flamethrower and it should be gone. Quite a few units now pushing over, now that they know that the ZIS isn't there to worry them. I have brought up a guard vehicle squad though into this building here, along with the one in the forest from before, and we easily take out that horse. The rest of these units shouldn't be too much of a problem either. Down the south, we've just set up our B8, 10M and MCHAR in the grassland here, with the guard VS in the forest. I do have a Panzer Shrek and a guard VS squad that I wanted to get over onto this forest again so that we can have a more better grip there. And we're just engaging with them now. I've also got another MCHAR and those are coming up. I think they're just going to be coming into here maybe. Yeah. The pathing is a little bit weird at the moment. I do switch that up to going through this way. I think he does try to get a flamethrower off, but I pull back just in time. And I started to pull back into one of these buildings here. Mitre 3M. I think that's taking shots. Oh, my MCHAR. MCHAR might go down here, I think. Shoot a kill, that's not good. Yeah, down goes the MCHAR. We are getting across those islands though, so we should be able to get into this forest without any trouble. We do have a Panzer Grenadier back here though that could start opening fire. Yeah, I think there's some shots there. Panzer Shrek goes down. Mitre 3 does spot and start hitting our guard view as well. You know, over here the MCHAR does take out that SDKFZ. Just pulling back there. We've got some sappers moving up. I noticed this bulge here. We're just going to go investigate, find out what's there and get rid of it. IS-2 coming up. Just dropping some smoke from our mortars. Trying to protect that guard view. We really want to get him into this forest. Meanwhile, the IL-2M going to deal with that Mitre 3M. And down he goes. We do have this SDKFZ coming up though. It is going to knock out this guard VS squad, I'm pretty sure. Since I am just running along with no real support. I mean, this ZIS-3 may take it out, but with the Panzer Grenadier also firing, it's unlikely. Flame squad does go down. We do take out the recon, but we're going to lose our squad anyway. So I do finish off whatever was left there. Start moving up my guard view. I think I moved my recon into this building and my MCHAR up. I also moved up the SU-85s since I figured they're better up here to deal with those Panzer Grenadiers. and some more guard veer going to make the journey across into the forest. I'm just replacing that Nemcha that got destroyed over here. Do you have a Panther A coming up? It doesn't look like he has any recon, so he's kind of going in blind to these units here. Bit of exchange here between our superior and their pioneers. I also noted that Gepard taking shots at my plane, and I decided to bring up my Emcha to try to knock him out. And there he goes. ZAS-3 exchanging with the Panther, and I'm just going to try and get a sneaky AT grenade from the back there. Doesn't even need it. That was a nice shot, nice side shot there. There's the smoke from my mortars as we start to cross over. Pioneer squad coming up. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Grill also moving up. We've also got a Pioneer squad and a Panzer Grenadier very close to my superiors that came up and took out that Pack 40. I believe we're getting hit by a mortar. Oh no, we got some heavy artillery maybe? Yep, heavy howitzer. I think as I spot that grill, I do hit it with a IL-2M. Yep, here it comes. I just zoom in there. Not much action happening elsewhere. Big hit goes down. And I start pulling those superiors back. To get out of that howitzer's range. Well, that howitzer's fire. Bring up the Emcha now to support my guard veers as they exchange with some pioneers. And I've also got some units here that are going to get ready to make the push over into this town. Along with another group here, which I'm going to push into this town. Tiger E coming up along with the Pack 40 and MG42. Hopefully they do not spot my guard veers. Tiger are getting way too close. Not too sure if we're just not in range, maybe. I think I do move these forward just a smidge. ZAS-3 does go down. Yeah, there we go. We just move forward, get off that AT grenade. So there's the mortar fire coming through. Just trying to rattle these units as we start to make our advance. Emcha and guard veers pinning down that pioneer squad as he starts to back off. Pack 40 taking some shots at the IS-2. So I bring in the P283. Nearly getting the kill. But since he's pinned down, we might as well start making the crossing. Panther A dealing with that SU-85s. IS-2's just having no problem taking out those units. As we start to make our push over on the north side, I wasn't aware of these two units until now. I think they start taking shots at my guard vias as they move up. Yeah, here it is here. So I do pull out. Also unload the Sapiaries as well. And bring up in BA-10M. The Sapiaries also coming up just in case, along with a couple of IL-2Ms, just for some overkill. And with that we do take them out and start to continue our advance. We've moved up our guard vias. Unfortunately we do lose our guard vias over here to some pioneers, and that's also going to take out these two units as well. We did hold this flag for a long time, but we are going to lose it. With no backup inside either. I don't think I reinforced this until way too late. But we still have some forces over here and here, so still got some decent control on the south. There's the grenades. MCHAR and BA-10 taking out that Panzer Grenadier squad as our infantry continue to advance. We've also got some more guard vias and an IS-2 coming up. They're also going to come up into here. Starting to move forward with our tanks. I was hoping to start to knock out these units and get the Sapiers around. But we do lose the BA-10M, giving myself some pretty lacking vision. I decided to stay put. SG-43 pinning down those pioneers, but about to get taken out by the Panzer 4H. Pioneers moving in. I think I'm going to lose this SG-43 pretty soon. Got some more units coming up. They're going to help set up in this town. So we've got some AT guns and some guard vias. The ZIS-3 is going into the forest. Meanwhile, the guard vias were essentially going to start pushing down here and take this flag back. Panzer 4H does go down. there's those pioneers coming up now, along with some Panzer Grenadiers, trying to take that flag back. So I do lose one of the guard vias. I do drop the smoke once I notice the Tiger. It was a little bit too late. Another Tiger. I'm trying to get this IS-2 in range, like in a better position. So IS-3 should be able to deal with it though, hopefully. I'm trying to knock out the Panzer Grenadier. See what happens here. I think I beat this. There's the IS-2, so unfortunately we did lose those 2 flags at the end there. Otherwise we would have been at 18 objectives captured, and we've got 2100 kills to their 600 losses. Sorry, their 600 kills. But thanks for watching.